Good afternoon, everyone. Well, Gavin has finally finished sorting out the pad, or the hole, to put the crusher dust in for the water tank that we're getting delivered in next week. So yeah, so he's had to dig it down because you've got to have 3 inches of crusher dust to stop the cane toads from digging holes up in the middle and making it so there's a weak point so that the tank collapses in the middle. So anyway, yeah, I mean, you've got a few options. You could use sand, you can use concrete, or you can use crusher dust. Crusher dust is the option we went with because it's a lot cheaper than concrete, and I don't know why we chose it over sand, but that's what we did. So Gavin and the boys have been working quite hard on all of this. You can check out the Instagram photos that I took of the boys helping, because they had to help. To make it so that we had enough full. So with the 3 inches of crusher dust, you had to go down into the ground to be able to make it so that it was going to be short enough to go underneath that pipe so that it could get filled with water from the pipe. And this ground was so hard. Gavin was having to use crowbars and mattocks. I don't know where the mattock's gone. Oh, there's the mattock. So he had the mattock. That is the mattock that was purchased after my accident. If I hadn't gone for the mattock, I wouldn't have had the accident. But it's all good. We've got the mattock now. Rather expensive mattock, but it's all good. And the crowbar's been getting a workout, and he's been using the water level to make sure it was all level. So he's got it attached to the pipe there, to the house. So yes, the hole is ready for the crusher dust to go in. I'm not sure if he's planning on putting the crusher dust in today. I think he is, because he told me if I wanted to document this, I better get my butt out here and do it quickly. So this is where the tank is going to go. And the tank is going to be about the same size as that one. So it's a 22,000 litre tank. But it's going to go right there. And Matthew had a lot of fun helping. And he and Jonathan had to each have their own little wheelbarrow. So Jonathan had his little wheelbarrow over there, and Matthew had that wheelbarrow over there. And Matthew was using the shovel, and Gavin was using the shovel, and Jonathan was using the shovel. It was really a whole family event. I missed out. I'm not terribly disappointed about this, because digging holes isn't my favourite occupation. And I've got whiplash, so I couldn't help anyway. So, dear. But Gavin has been working solidly out here for a good 3 or 4 days to get this done. It's been a big, really big job. What happened? What broke?
He used a rake.
Oh, Jonathan used his little rake as well. But it was quite funny. Jonathan and Matthew both had to have separate piles of dirt because they would end up arguing if they had the one pile. Dear. But there is a definite fall in the ground here, so you can see the difference in height from over there to over here. So it's very interesting. But yeah, so that's the update for today, and I'll keep you updated with the progress. Remember to like and subscribe to keep up to date with our journey. And Gavin's most disappointed that he hasn't been able to make any more progress on the hole for the sump for the aquaponics. But I mean, look at that. That's clay. It's all solid clay down there. I mean, there's dirt, if that's what you'd call it, on top, but it's shocking. It's horrible stuff. And I've heard some horrendous stories about what happens to it when it gets wet. So it's going to be interesting. But yeah, so all clay down there. It's going to be interesting when Gavin actually gets that finished, because he will actually put the IBC cage in there. Yes, it's going to rust, and he knows that, but it's going to create a little bit of extra support for the actual container, the IBC, which is going to be the sump for the aquaponics. But that's another story completely. It's got nothing to do with the water tanks. So very excited about this. Water is a very precious commodity here, and we're going to end up, once this is in, We'll have the two 22,000 litre tanks, and I think the other one out the back is going to be about 10,000 litres, I think. But its main job is to collect the water at the back, and then it'll balance out the levels between the other two tanks underground instead of having pipes running everywhere. Because at the moment there's pipes running, which are a really big problem. I'll show you the pipes. Because I'm pretty sure they're not even level. I'm pretty sure they're actually running the wrong way, so the water doesn't actually fill in properly. So, look at this disaster. That pipe goes all the way over there, all the way over the other side of the house. So we're going to have the other tank over there near the outdoor shower. So instead of having this big long run of pipe, we'll just have the tank there and have the walk around the pipes underground to join it all. So yes, anyway, got things that I need to do, and I will keep videoing it and documenting it for you over the time. See, it says it's 25,000 litres, but it's not. And part of that is because it loses a bit of level there as well. So because the tap's up off the ground, it just doesn't hold that much. Doesn't hold that much. And that particular tank's just, it's a big problem in a lot of different ways. It was actually overflowing out of the inlet last time we got a big amount of rain, which was about 3 or 4 months ago. And it has got an overflow, but the overflow is in a really, really odd spot. Oh, this is where we got some of the trees chopped down last week in preparation for this all happening. Although the palms weren't actually part of the problem that we were having. But, so it's got an overflow there, but it's actually higher than the inlet. So water was just coming right out the inlet. So the overflow was doing nothing. Nothing. I don't know if you can even see it. Big tree that we got taken out. It still needs more work on it. We've got a lot of work to do out here. There's a lot of rocks and all that sort of stuff. See, I really, that outlet is pretty much at the same height as the inlet, which is a waste of time. Water comes in both sides, comes out both sides. It's just silly. Anyway, doesn't matter. So, but we won't have to worry about having that big long pipe there anymore, which will be fantastic, and everything will be good. And we're hoping down the track to get 3 or 4 more tanks put over on the shed over there, but that's going to be in time. The 50,000 litres should keep us out of mischief for a little while. Well, 44. Oh, plus the 10, so yeah, it'll be at least 55. And we do have the little metal tank over there, but it's starting to fall apart and disintegrate, so it's going to need replacing soon. So yeah, anyway, that's the update for today, and I'll do another video once the crusher dust's in and show you what it looked like. So you have a great day. Bless you.